Hi, welcome to Dress Your Imagination. This is a video to give you a better visual of the outfit that was made above, which today is roadkill. So I've got my material and I've got my lovely volunteer, and so let's get making. Right, I've started off with just some orange tights and some white socks, which that's just going to be the basic bottom of the fox, which is the animal that we're making today within the roadkill. So I've got lots of fur, so I'm just going to cut out a couple of pieces, which I've got here, and I'm going to staple them together to make the body. If you've got enough time, you can obviously sew yours together or glue yours, or you could even cut out a t-shirt print. For me today, I'm just going to staple them together. Okay, now that's the top bit, so we're just going to do a panel just along the bottom. Again, up to you. If you've got more time, you can make some shorts, or if you're happy, you can just leave it as it is. It's really up to you and how you adapt it. Okay, and there you have the basic body of the fox. So now we're just going to do the white belly. So I've got my white fur material, and again just going to cut the shape that I want and safety pin it to the brown fur. Again, you can sew it if you've got enough time or whatever suits you. Okay, so now we're going to make the wound. I'm literally just going to cut a slice down there, and then I've got these socks, which you can pick up really cheap. They're just little socks. I've got a light pink and a dark pink. You can obviously use other material, or you can use tissue paper, or some tights work really well as well. So I'll cut the slit. And now I'm literally just going to cut the socks down the rim like that. Okay, and when you cut your socks, you'll end up with runny little things that look like intestines. So I'm just going to gather them together, and I'm going to safety pin them in that cut. Okay, now as you can see, the guts are coming out like that, and that gives the illusion that the person, or the fox in this case, has been run over. Okay, now to add to the illusion even more, I'm going to put some red paint on around the wound. Obviously, if you've got some fake blood, that would work probably better, but red paint will be sufficient for now. Even tomato ketchup would work. Okay, now that's done. Now we just need to make the tyre mark, which we'll put running across. I'm just going to use some black paint and a paintbrush. If you've got a stencil, or in fact if you've got an actual tyre, I'm sure you could run that across, maybe with the material on the floor in the first case. Okay, and now we're just going to put a bit of fur along the wrists. We're going to make a tail, and of course not forgetting the ears. So I've just got 2 pieces of material which I'm literally just going to wrap around the wrists and staple them together. Okay, now the tail, I'm just going to use the same coloured material and I'm just going to wrap it into a circular shape. If you've got enough time, you can stuff it or you can sew it together just to give it that extra volume. So if you start with a cone shape and then you wrap it round, so I'm going to staple that. And then of course, to be a fox's tail, you need the white tip at the end. So I'm just going to add some white fur at the end. Okay, like so, and then I'm just going to safety pin it to the back. Okay, now for the ears, what I'm going to do is if you just get a really simple hairband and then you just cut 2 triangles out and we're just going to place them over the hairband and those will be the basics for your ears. Okay, so these are the basic ears. Just going to add a bit of white fur material in the middle just to make them look like fox's ears. Okay, so we'll pop those on. And there you have basic fox ears. Okay, and there you have a very basic fox roadkill animal. What you can do, you can obviously adapt to it in many different ways. You can add more material, you can do a lot of face makeup and some more on your chest. Entirely up to you, but I've just given you the basic structure of how to do roadkill animal. So if you do have any questions or you want to know anything else on this type of making, tweet me, my address is along the bottom, or you can contact me through my blog. Thanks for watching and I hope you enjoyed and enjoy making!